Weatherby Asylum for the Insane was one of America's most notorious institutions. Patients were experimented on behind closed doors until the staff began to disappear. That was 20 years ago.
What's up, everyone? It's Austin from Average Joe Gaming, and welcome to another episode of A Case of the Mobiles on Monday. Welcome to Monday, guys. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about a game called Lost Within. And it's a game made by the Amazon Game Studios. It's an iOS game, or at least I got it on my iOS. It's kind of a premium title, I guess you could say. It cost me $6, and it's basically the closest thing I can think of is it is Outlast on your phone. There's a lot of very similar things in the game. It's full 3D. You get to walk around. You touch where you want to go. You can look around while you're moving. It's very fluid. Like it's smooth, and that's something I really appreciate. But it's basically about this cop goes into a abandoned asylum to basically just make sure nobody's in there, because I guess the building's getting torn down in about 24 hours. But of course, it's an asylum, an abandoned asylum, so some shit went down, and some shit's going down right now. He gets caught in the middle of it. There's mad scientists, there's deformed figures, there's a little boy in the wall. A lot of your typical cliche kind of things. That's kind of the disappointing thing, is not done with it, but so far in the first couple hours or so, it's very cliche. But it's still fun at the same time. You get to go around and picking up notes and figuring out kind of what's going on in the asylum. You get flashbacks to kind of see like the gruesome things that went on with this doctor. If you're into that kind of thing, I feel like Lost Within is a good game to have on your phone and mess around with. If you're not, and it's really not gonna sway your opinion. It's not so engaging that you're gonna put it above and beyond like other horror games. But it's a pretty good use of the touch controls on your phone, and I think that I'll definitely keep playing it. Looks good. You get to, there's a crafting system where you can look around. That makes exploring worth it, because you can build these things that'll come into use for health, for weapons, for things like that. But yeah, it's basically Outlast on your phone. So if that sounds like something you want, then get it. If it doesn't, don't. But that's gonna wrap it up for me. Thanks everybody for listening to yet another episode of Case of the Mobiles on AverageJoeGaming.com. Thank you for watching. Follow us on Twitter at AverageJoeGaming, no G on the end. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our podcast, The Average Podcast, on iTunes. Please. It's great. It's good fun. We're almost at 150 episodes. And I'll catch you next Monday for another episode and another mobile game. Thank you, and good night.